Hello, everyone, and thank you for visiting my channel. Today, I want to talk about why a lot of expats are choosing not to relocate or retire in the Philippines, and where they are choosing to retire instead. Stay tuned. For decades, the Philippines has marketed itself as a tropical haven for retirees. Low cost of living, stunning highlands, friendly English speaking locals, and a culture renowned for hospitality. Many expats, especially from Western countries, once flocked here for a laid back life surrounded by coconut palms and smiling faces. But as of 2025, the situation has changed significantly. Although many dedicated expats still reside contentedly in the Philippines, an increasing number have chosen to look abroad after research or firsthand experience. Their reasons reflect larger trends such as political, cultural, lifestyle, and economical factors that are changing the Philippines' appeal for international retirees. Simultaneously, alternative destinations, both in Asia and beyond, are gaining or strengthening their reputations as attractive, affordable, and stable places for retirement. In the past, the Philippines' affordability was a major draw, but in 2025, many expats are finding out that the cost of living has increased sharply, particularly in populous cities like Cebu, Manila, Dumaguete, and even smaller tourist destinations. Inflation and global supply chain issues have driven up rental rates, electricity bills, and imported goods. However, infrastructure has not kept pace with these rising costs. Public transportation remains limited or disorganized, power outages are frequent, and internet speed and reliability outside Metro Manila are often poor. Many retirees, especially those used to certain standards, now see this gap between price and quality as too large. Even if many areas remain safe, in 2025, expats are concerned about several issues such as a rise in petty crime in urban areas, scams and schemes targeting expats, and stories of expats falling victim to commercial or property disputes, sometimes even worsened by local corruption. The Philippines is not at all statistically the most dangerous among other countries globally, but perceptions of insecurity have grown, partly due to the rapid spread of negative stories on social media. Expats often express frustration with dealing with local bureaucracy. Long waits, unexpected fees, and paperwork heavy processes for seemingly simple tasks like registering a car or obtaining a business permit. Stories of expats losing large sums of money to scams or dishonest authorities are common, even though corruption is not unique to the Philippines. This concern worries retirees who want a laid back lifestyle. Another concern is the healthcare. Large cities in the Philippines have some top private hospitals, but emergency services and medical quality can be subpar outside these centers. Then there is the rising cost of private health insurance for senior expats. In 2025, retirees comparing the Philippines with neighboring countries notice they often find better public or private healthcare in places like Thailand, Malaysia, or Vietnam. Then there is the indirect communication style. Some expats report frustration with indirect communication styles, difficulty adjusting to family oriented norms, and feeling like always being an outsider. Regarding relationships, stories of breakups or financial setbacks can produce unpleasant perceptions, especially for those who arrive with unrealistic expectations. Rapid development driven by tourism in places like Boracay, Bohol, and parts of Palawan has changed many areas. Some expats believe these places have lost the peaceful island vibe they initially sought and are now overly crowded, commercialized, and expensive. Both positive and negative stories are shared through YouTube channels, blogs, and Facebook groups. There are also warnings about failed romances, scams, or loneliness alongside stories of affordable living in paradise. As more prospective retirees gather information, they are increasingly considering other countries before deciding to settle in the Philippines. Despite the issues I've mentioned, many expats still dream of retiring in Southeast Asia or other affordable destinations. Here are the countries that are increasingly attracting retirees in 2025. Number 1, Thailand. Well-developed healthcare system with internationally accredited hospitals. Cities like Bangkok, Chiang Mai, and Hua Hin have modern infrastructure. The cost of living outside tourist hotspots remains relatively affordable. Active expat communities are present. Additionally, the Thai retirement visa is still considered straightforward. Retirees value the convenience of modern amenities, lively culture, and scenic beauty. Disadvantages include the language barrier, more restrictive visa requirements than before, and occasional political upheavals. Number 2, Vietnam. In Vietnam, the infrastructure and healthcare are rapidly improving. The country offers a vibrant culinary and cultural scene. The cost of living is extremely low in places like Dalat, Nha Trang, and Da Nang. There are also strong expat networks, especially among younger retirees. Those seeking affordability and urban amenities are drawn to Vietnam's lively atmosphere and sophistication. However, there are linguistic barriers and frequently changing visa regulations. Number three, Malaysia. The country offers high quality medical care. English is widely spoken, particularly in Kuala Lumpur and Penang. Although visa requirements have become more stringent, the Malaysia My Second Home program provides a long term residence option. Reliable utilities and modern infrastructure are standard, and Malaysia also boasts a multicultural society. The cost of living is higher than in Vietnam or Cambodia, and visa procedures have become more strict. Number four, Cambodia. Cambodia has an extremely low cost of living. Visa requirements are relaxed. Pensioners can now obtain 1 year renewable permits. There is an expanding community of expats in Sihanoukville, Siem Reap, and Phnom Penh. Some areas are overdeveloped, and healthcare options are fewer compared to Malaysia or Thailand. Number five, Indonesia, Bali and beyond. Bali continues to be a destination for digital nomads and retirees. The new second home visa and options for 5 to 10 year stays are available. The country offers rich culture and stunning scenery. However, bureaucracy can be complicated, and handling cultural and religious sensitivities is necessary to live here. Number six, Latin America, Mexico, Costa Rica, Ecuador. Some retirees, especially North Americans, are looking beyond Southeast Asia. Mexico features lively expat communities such as San Miguel de Allende and Lake Chapala, delicious cuisine, and easy access to the United States. Costa Rica emphasizes healthcare, eco living, and environmental friendliness. Ecuador offers highland communities like Cuenca, which have a warm climate and affordable housing. The disadvantages include long flights from Asia to Europe and safety concerns that vary depending on the location. Beyond costs and visas, retirees also consider lifestyle. Thailand, Vietnam, and Malaysia offer more varied international dining. Larger, more well established foreign communities with events, clubs, and volunteer organizations. Cities like Bangkok, Kuala Lumpur, or Ho Chi Minh City tend to have more art, festivals, and museums. Family visits are made easier by improved airports and internal transit choices. Some expats also want a feeling of cosmopolitan living, which Philippine cities still struggle to offer at the same scale. The Philippines still has a lot of promise because of its stunning natural resources. If the Philippines enhances the infrastructure of digital systems, the government may be able to win back the interest of retirees. If they streamline visa requirements, makes investments in infrastructure and healthcare, and strike a balance between tourism and sustainability. But despite these setbacks, there still remain some expats deeply attached to the country who value its friendliness, slower pace, and community spirit above all. In 2025, the global retirees market is more informed and selective than ever. Expats have more choices and are quick to share both good and bad experiences. Although the Philippines is still on many shortlists, some people have decided to go elsewhere due to growing expenses, uncertain visa requirements, healthcare restrictions, and infrastructural deficiencies. Retirees are instead choosing to start over in places like Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, Cambodia, Indonesia, or even Latin America because they believe these countries provide superior healthcare, lifestyle choices, or value. Yet, the story is still being written. For many, the Philippines retains a unique magic that no spreadsheet of pros and cons can erase. All right, guys, that is all for today's show. If you have any questions or comments, please comment down below. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a good day.